Yes, class. Uh, we have discussed last lecture the basic idea about the uh, user interface, where we have discussed this graphical user interface GUI. Then we have discussed command prompt. Any doubt in that case? Any question from your side? Am I
No,
audible?
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any question regarding that? Different types of GUI we discussed. Command prompt GUI.
No, sir.
Okay. Moving to the next point. This is the difference we have discussed, command line, prompt, and graphical user interface. Now we'll focus on the next part called as what file system. So what is file? Can anyone help me? Previous many lectures we have seen definition for the file, then different types of files. Yes, anyone. What is file?
May I, sir?
Yes, yes.
A file is a collection of bits of information treated as a single unit. It is
Okay.
given a name to make it easy to find and use later. The file system keeps track of where a file is actually resident on a disk. A disk in bracket hard disk, floppy, optional disk, a bracket complete is a subdivided into directories or folders.
Okay. So that is what the book definition we discussed last to many lectures. But what actually the idea is, the file is. I've shown you the demo also. So file is nothing but simply a collection of the information what you want to represent. To represent that information, you may have a different format. For example, I just want to collect the information in terms of image. So I have a file with that type will be as an image file. For example, this is what my timetable, and I have represented it in as a just picture. So this is just a picture, but I represented this picture. I will call it as a what? File. So file is nothing but kind of information you represent, you put together, and that putting together in different format. The same timetable I can represent in one file called as what? Excel also. So this is what my Excel file format is in Excel. I'll open this. See, this is what my Excel file. The same thing that I am representing here, but that representation may be something different. That this one is the picture view. So this is the file type is JPEG type. This is again a file, but type of information I am representing it in Excel. So this is file type as an Excel. I'm just giving some presentation. This is also one type of a file, but I'm using a file type as a power slide presentation to represent it, called as what? PPT. So file is nothing but a collection of bytes of information treated as a single unit. So for example, this particular slide, now I'm representing in a power slide mode. So I just want to display this particular information. So I'm this particular information is nothing but bytes of information. Bytes means तुमचं ते data unit आहे. आता हा एक character आहे, simple A. This is also such collection of such characters prepares the words. हे काय झालं, एक स्पेसिफिक वर्ड झाला. तर कलेक्शन हा एक वर्ड आहे, त्याच्यामध्ये हे काय वेगवेगळे कॅरेक्टर्स आहेत. मग असे वेगवेगळे कॅरेक्टर्स आपण कलेक्ट करतोय. That can be treated as a for specific information. मग पर्पज काय आहे तुमचा, त्याच्या मागचा अजेंडा काय आहे, ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह काय आहे, just we need to understand it, and based on that we can prepare the different file types. So file types represent a specific structure. It is given a name to make it easy to find and use later. आता मला जस्ट माझं वैयक्तिक टाइम टेबल, I just want to find out my timetable and I don't know where I have kept. So I can easily search my file here. So here you'll get an options to over here, and you can type. I'll just get an option here just to know the word I have typed here. See, this is the word you are getting here. त्याला नाव कशासाठी द्यायचं आपल्याला? Why we are giving the name to that specific file? It is given a name to make it easy to find. कुठे ठेवली आपल्याला, त्याचा काही फॉलोअप घ्यायचा असेल तर सोपं जावं म्हणून त्याला आपण काय करतोय, स्पेसिफिक नेम देतोय. The file system keep tracks of where a file is actually resident on disk. तुमच्याकडं ती फाईल तुमच्या हार्ड डिस्क मध्ये किंवा तुमच्या लॅपटॉप मध्ये किंवा पीसी मध्ये कुठं स्टोअर आहे हे तुम्हाला चेक करायचं, त्याचं लोकेशन चेक करायचं. लास्ट लेक्चरला आपण बघितलं हाऊ टू चेक द लोकेशन. सी हियर, दिस इज व्हॉट द लोकेशन. सी यूजर as a folders under that Keshav on desktop my file is available. त्याचं लोकेशन चेंज करायचं आहे तर तिथून तुम्ही कॉपी करू शकता, पाहिजे तिथं पेस्ट करा, तुम्हाला तिथलं तिथं ते लोकेशन मिळेल. सो इट कॅन बी इझिली. So disk is subdivided into directories or folder. That also part we have discussed into the last lecture. So this is what my total hard disk. I have divided this hard disk into two parts, two drives. So this is C drive, this is D drive. Inside one drive, I can have multiple number of folders. For example, I have this Somnath folder. Inside it, you can find out these many different folders. These many different types of files. Different types, different collection of files. Few are PDF files, few are Word file, few are Excel files, few are images. That also you can just check out. These are nothing but different files, and each file have a name. If you see here, each file have a specific name also there, so that it's very important. Where that particular file is placed, that also you can check out. So based for that, you need to find out the different informations related to it. Is this clear? Okay, next.
Yes.
So top level folder on a disk is known as the root. So basic, when I say right click, properties, I'm getting here location on C drive. First you'll start from this. So this is on C drive. This particular file is on C drive. So that C drive becomes the root. So top level folder on the disk is known as the root. The root is generally subdivided into subfolders. So see here, the C drive as a root, folders, users. If I go to this C drive, I'll open the C drive. C drive, okay. Then users, then user name, and inside that you will get an option here, desktop. If I open the desktop, see here my file is here. The location is like this. By default, PC, that is what your computer. It root C drive. Then next package is or folder user. Inside that one more name of user, and inside that name user you will have this many different folders. We call this all as a subfolders. These all becomes as a subfolders, and I'm able to get my file here. So the root is generally subdivided into subfolders. Any folder or subfolder can contain files and other folders. A fully qualified file name include the name of the file and the path to the folder in which is resident. So this is what a complete path. So similarly for my this particular path, you can just check location. Sorry, you can just check the properties. See, this is the path. I'll just copy paste the path and I will put it anywhere just to understand. And I'll put the path here. I'll just copy paste it and enter. See, I'm able to get that particular file. So this concept we are calling as what? File systems. Next, Moving to Windows registered file types. A particular file extension can be registered and associated with a particular program. So I have shown you this particular folder here, D drive, Sumna. And if I right click here, group by type, see, this all comes as a PDF file. .pdf extension is there. Next, these all my zip folders. This all you can find out the folders. Simple packages. These are called as a packages. These are all JPG files. These are all JPG files. How to check the properties particular? You can select any of the file, right click over there and select the option properties. You'll get the properties type here, type of the file. So this is JPG file. If I open another file, this is Excel file. I'll just open this properties. You can check the properties here. .xls, Microsoft Excel sheet. You can just check out one more option over here. This is Power Slide presentation, PPT. Right click, properties. You can check the file extension, Microsoft PowerPoint presentation .pp files. So DOCX associated with MS Words, XLS with MS Excel, .text file. This is .text file. Go to this file, type here, Notepad, open, type something. File, save as. See, .txt. That comes as a part of Notepad extension. So I'll give demo and I'll keep the location on a desktop. Save this. Close this. You can read that file, demo over here. Right click, properties. You can just check out the extension file, type .txt. This is Microsoft by default. So that HTML files are associated with Internet Explorer. So Internet Explorer, you can just check it out. These files. So if you save any data from this, will be get saved with this as an extension files. If I click here and save, when you click on any save option over here, for example, I open my this as an extension points. Okay. And I will click on the save option over here. You'll get the save option over here. Bookmarks. So that file types are associated with that HTML, any file with an extension HTML that you can browse it with Internet Explorer. Still, there are other many types are there, not limited to this. These are just a sample restricted file types. So why there is a restriction? Because if you want to open the .docx file, you have to have a MS Words over there. If you want to open the .xls type file, you have to have the similar type of a structure over there to open the specific files. The PDF folder असेल, so most commonly accepted is portable. त्याला आपण म्हणतो portable document format, that is PDF format. So you need, if you want to read that PDF file, you have to have a PDF reader also there. So that is that restriction from the Windows side for the specific file types, and that we need to take into the considerations. Next, we will discuss the attributes with respect to the file. Attributes are nothing but properties. Now, what will be the specific properties with that we will discuss? So each file, whatever the file we have discussed so far, has a 4 attributes which can be view or a set like read only file, hidden file, system file, or the file which is for the backup purpose only, we call as an archived files. So let's discuss this. So this is the demo file which I have created. Just I'll add few information. Computer operation management for India 7 in year 2021. I'll save this option. If I click here, so you can just check out these are the attributes: read only, hidden. If I click advanced, now I can easily open this file. I can type the information, means this is updated file, and save. So whenever any user able to see the file can open the file and make the changes. If you want to restrict this, no one will allow you to change the file. So what you can do, right click, properties, and select the read only options, apply, say okay. Now open the file. The file will be open, but whenever you want to update this is updated file Somnath file, save, see. It is not allowing me to see. It will be get saved if I click over there, demo, save. It is showing that demo.txt already allowed. So do you want to replace it? I'll say no. I'll make demo unlock. Save it. Close this. So demo file as it is, no update. And whatever I have updated, you can just check out the difference. This is updated. This is updated file by. So this is what one important attribute of read only file. So file may be viewed, copied, executed, but not changed. It can be. File delete होती क्या आपल्याला? Yes, you can delete that particular file. For example, if I select this, right click and delete option. Yes, it is deleted. The specific file is deleted. I'll restore it. I'll open the file and I'll say restore it. My file is back on my desktop. So this is what you will get an option when you click the properties with an attribute read only file. So you will be able to see the file only, nothing else. So we'll call that option as a read only option. Make the changes, say apply. Okay. Now you can easily check out the file on your desktop. Suppose very important file it is there, and you don't want to give access, or you don't want to make this file visible to all the users of your system. So in that case, what you can do, you can hide that particular file. Hide means that particular file will not be visible to anyone. For example, see here, I have this timetable file. I will make simply this file as a hidden. Right click, properties, and click on hidden and say apply. Say okay. Now that particular file is not able to seen on a desktop. आता मला ती डेस्कटॉपवर फाईल दिसत नाहीये. आय एम अनेबल टू सी दॅट पर्टिक्युलर फाईल ऑन अ डेस्कटॉप. मग मला बघायचं आहे, मग मला काय करावं लागेल, सेटिंग त्याच्यामध्ये डिस्प्ले सेटिंग्स. अगेन इन दॅट केस यू कॅन से advanced display setting, sorry, it's with respect to the view navigation pane to all folders. Options. Just a moment, we'll get an option here. But why this option is not coming? I'll go to D drive, right click, new folder, sample folder. I'll just hide this particular folder, properties, read only file. I'll hide this, apply. Okay. So I'll go to this option, view. Right. I'll show you. Unfortunately, that option is disabled right now, but I'll show you. So hidden means just to hide that particular file. File will not be displayed in the normal list of the files. So you in that case you need to go to an Windows setting option. You can just check out that option here, view. We'll discuss that option. Moving to the next point called as the system files divided in specific. Next is MS-DOS, that what part we have discussed even into the last lecture. These are the different commands in command line prompt we have discussed. Move the file specific from one folder to another, rename files, then set the properties, that is what attributes, then format to a specific file and check disk, date and display. This how we can explore these parts. These all things will be done with the command prompt. So how to start with the command prompt? You can start with simple Windows R button, type there command cmd and enter. Here you can simply type the specific command. For example, I'll type the date. It will display the date. So that is today's date, 6, that is 4 6. You can read dd YY. If you want to check the specific time, just again click time. This is present time, system time. You can able to check. Then if you want to for the new time set for the specific format, you can just check. So I'll just move to C drive, basically by default to the D drive, then drive, change drive to specific D drive. Now I'm in a D drive and I can type there simply okay. I'll move CD. We come to this desktop. I will say check this. Invoke this utility running in the elevated mode. I'm not sure. Okay, I'll run this simple these accessories. Run as an administrator. Say yes. This is in C Windows System 32 file type. Now I'll move to CD D drive. Change directory CD desktop. I'll be C drive. So check the disk. So this entire file will be get checked. Now my that particular file command is working over here. This is with administrative control, and when you type here and you start the command prompt, you'll get the look over here. So this is C user Keshav is the name of the user basically, and this is by default admin rights you are getting over here. See the difference. Specific files I could not able to run over here. I need some system administration rights over here. So this is what my I'm getting here. Will take hardly 1 to 2 minutes to complete the process. So I'll create one folder, that is make directory md. I'll prepare the name mba and today's date mba. Make directory. I'll move to that directory, that is cd. Change directory to name of the folder mba. Now I'm in the mba folder. See here. One folder is get created. You can just check out on the desktop. So what is there? Let's if I say no, not nothing is there. dir. So that you can able to check out these many files. This particular file, C, will get this specified files over there. No directory. I'll create one more directory. This is with respect to command prompt also you can do. Now these many options over there: desktop, my computer, my documents. So let's explore to that specified formats. This is what your desktop. If I click here, so what you keep store continuously on there, this we are utilizing. There's many files, folders. I'll just remove this, delete. List of the faculties. So I'm calling this as a desktop. So desktop is nothing but specific at a particular junction when user wants to check this scenarios, we can utilize this. So this is what just a simple desktop I'm saying. Start up your system interaction, that always starts with an desktop. My computer. Okay. To organize this, when on desktop you click, you'll find out this PC. So that PC, this PC is nothing but in previous versions, like in Windows 7, we call this as a my computer. So this PC is nothing but simply we call it's a my computer. Just inside this you will get all the things. Desktop is there, documents, downloads, videos, music, pictures, different drives, and recently accessories, network locations. These many file options you are getting over there. So network places, my documents, my computer. The next is start menu. If you click here, start button, if you able to see, my cursor is right now on this Windows start button. If I click here, this option I am calling as a start menu. This is pop-up option. When I click on this, a pop-up windows coming on my screen. Start menu. Then quick launch bar, you can just check out quick launch bar. This that is coming just simply for the. Then next is recycle bin. Recycle bin means suppose you delete a particular file, so from desktop or from any drive. So let's from the desktop, I want to delete this file. Click. I'm getting an option over here, delete. So there are two delete options. One is simple delete. If I right click and say delete, so this file will be moved from your desktop, but will be available in the recycle bin. So recycle bin is a temporary storage location. Whatever you delete, if you not deleted it permanently, so if you deleted it temporary, that the file will be get located or shifted to this bin, recycle bin. So if you feel that file is useful and you need it, so simply right click and click on the restore option. So file again moved back from recycle bin to your original position, that is on the desktop. So recycle bin means temporary. If you want to delete this particular file permanently, you can select the option and shift delete. Will not be going back. For example, I says new file over here, ppt. I'll give the name Bell. Simple. If I right click here and I say delete, it moving back to the recycle bin. If I open the recycle bin, again I click on restore, it is moved back to their original position. But if I select this file and I delete it by using shift delete option, are you sure you want to permanently delete this file? And if I says yes, will not be moved to the recycle bin, will be removed permanently from my system. So that is what permanent delete options you could able to get over here. The next option, control panel. control panel is the part of your system getting an administration rights. So if I go to this and I type here as a simple control panel, so I could able to change the entire scenario of my operating system. म्हणजे कम्प्युटरमध्ये तुम्हाला काही हार्डवेअर इन्स्टॉल करायचं आहे, हार्डवेअर रिमूव्ह करायचं आहे, एखादं सॉफ्टवेअर तुम्हाला इन्स्टॉल करायचं आहे, एखादं सॉफ्टवेअर तुम्हाला डिलीट करायचं आहे, किंवा सिस्टीमचा GUI चेंज करायचा आहे. GUI म्हणजे काय असेल, तुमचा लुक अँड फील असेल, किंवा त्याचे काही अपीअरन्स चेंज करायचे असतील, इंटरनेट सेटिंग तुम्हाला चेंज करायचं असेल, तर एव्हरीथिंग दॅट कॅन बी डन विथ द कंट्रोल पॅनल. ॲज द नेम सजेस्ट, कंट्रोल पॅनल म्हणजे तुमच्या सिस्टीमचं सगळं कंट्रोलिंग. हा, फक्त एक आहे की कंट्रोल पॅनलचा ऍक्सेस घ्यायला तुम्हाला सिस्टीम राईट्स लागतात. यू शुड हॅव टू हॅव अ सिस्टीम राईट्स विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू ऍक्सेस विथ द कंट्रोल पॅनल. त्यामध्ये तुम्ही बऱ्याचशा गोष्टी, म्हणजे फॉर एक्झाम्पल एखादं सॉफ्टवेअर तुम्हाला इन्स्टॉल अनइन्स्टॉल करायचं असेल तर सिम्पली क्लिक ऑन दिस प्रोग्राम्स, अनइन्स्टॉल अ प्रोग्राम. एखादं सॉफ्टवेअर तुम्हाला अनइन्स्टॉल करायचं असेल तर तुम्ही करू शकता. So if I click this, select this specific option, right click and uninstall. एखादं सॉफ्टवेअर तुम्हाला इन्स्टॉल करायचं आहे तर जस्ट गोइंग टू दॅट अगेन .exe फाईल, डबल क्लिक. अगेन द कंडिशन इज दॅट यू आर ॲडमिन ऑफ दॅट पार्ट. तिथं तुम्ही सिस्टीमचे डिस्प्ले चेंज करू शकता, टास्कबार आहे, टाइम डेट सगळ्या गोष्टी तुम्ही काय करू शकता, तिथून चेंज करू शकता. आय जस्ट एबल टू शो यू. बघा, हे सिस्टीमचे माझे डेट टाइम मला काही चेंज करायचं आहे. राईट क्लिक, टास्कबार सेटिंग्स, डेट चेंज करायचे तुम्हाला करू शकता तुम्ही. फॉन्ट्स चेंज करायचे, थीम चेंज करायचे आहे, बॅकग्राऊंडला तुम्हाला दुसरे काही इमेज टाकायची आहे ती इमेज दुसरी टाकू शकता. फॉर एक्झाम्पल आय हॅव सिलेक्टेड दिस, आय हॅव चेंज इट. दिस वॉज द नॉर्मल विंडो and I'll use the same. In this style you can do थीम चेंज करायचे, टास्क मॅनेजर तुम्ही ओपन करू शकता. So this is just basic idea, regional and language programs, features, settings. So select this. Your attendance, roll number 1. Roll number 1, 2, 3,
Yes, sir.
4, 5,
Present, sir.
6,
Present, sir.
7,
Present, sir.
8,
Present, sir.
9, 10, 11,
Yes, sir.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
Yes, sir.
19, 19,
Sir, 16.
Present, sir.
19,
आवाज होते सर, आवाज आला नाही.
19. Present.
20,
Sir, 2 number.
20, 20, 21, 22,
Yes, sir.
23, 24,
Yes, sir.
25,
सर
26,
Present, sir.
27,
And sir.
28,
Present, sir.
29, 29, 30,
Yes, sir.
31, 32, 33, 34,
Yes, sir.
35, sorry, 36, 37, 38, 39,
37. Sir.
39,
39 present.
40,
Yes, sir.
40, 40,
37 present, sir.
40,
Yes, sir.
40,
Sir, 39.
41,
Sir, 40
42,
present.
Yes, sir.
43,
Yes, sir.
44, 44 absent, 45.
Yes, sir.
Also, sir, 39 present आहे.
Madam,
Sir,
you can give the
41
correction
present आहे.
after completion of attendance. Don't speak in between. Let me complete my count. 45.
Sir.
Okay. 46,
Yes, sir.
47, 48,
Yes, sir.
49,
Yes, sir.
50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55,
Yes, sir.
56, 57, 58,
Yes, sir.
59, 60,
Present, sir.
present, sir.
61,
Hello.
sir.
Sir, 59 is
62.
present.
Yes, why you are speaking in between? Now the roll number 62 is getting. I'll give the time. Don't worry. I'll give the time. 62,
Okay, sir.
63,
Yes, sir.
63,
Sir, 62 is present.
64, 65, 66, 67,
Present, sir.
68, last 69. Huh. Any number in between this present? Now you can
59.
say 50,
Sir,
59.
41.
59. Hmm.
39, sir.
Sir, 41.
49. Where is 49? 49 present.
39, sir. 39.
39.
49. 40, sir.
14.
38.
Sir, 41.
Any other number? These are the absent numbers.
30 is present, sir.
Which number? Can you speak?
38.
44.
Any other number apart from this?
38.
Yeah. So that's all about the chapter 2. These are the highlighting points we need to take into the consideration. Any doubt regarding unit 2? Okay. I'm sharing the link with you. You can find out all the details over there.
Sir, hello, sir.
Okay. I'm sharing the link with you.
Okay, sir.
We'll take a pause here.